The most bashful gnome. So for the past week, my gnomey little friend was traveling through the world's international gnome portal network, trying to figure out what he wanted to discuss next. He seemed really happy with the last video we made together, so he wanted to do it again, and I'm happy to oblige. This time, he seems to have settled on Astragalus. Now, truthfully, I have no idea what that plant is, does, or even if I'm saying the name right, but it's the only thing that he's talked about for the last 3 days since he popped back into the yard. So, anyway, if I seem to be reading verbatim, I am this time. And remember, my dear internet scamp, these videos are educational only. Do not use this information to do anything naughty or dangerous, because each time you do, a fairy dies and a baby Yoda gets kicked across a football stadium. Now, let's get on to the facts. Astragalus, also known scientifically as Astragalus Mebranaceus, is a shrub-like flower found natively in the northern regions of China, as well as within the Mongolian plains. It has a similar appearance to pea flowers and is part of the legume family. And apparently, the name came from the Greeks because they thought it looked like Anklebones from animals that they used as dice way back when, which is pretty random, but after looking at reference photos, I can see that. If I squint really hard. Yeah, I don't get the name. But anyway, while this is a common kind of Astragalus, there's actually over 2,500 varieties which grow in the various grasslands and thin wooded areas across Eurasia. The seeds of Astragalus flowers are found in papery pods that are grown in pairs of 2. Like peas and other members of the legume family, the seed itself has a hard coating on the exterior, so if you plan to grow it yourself in your own yard, it is advisable to nick or break the coating with a file or a small bit of sandpaper, then soak it overnight to help increase the likelihood of it sprouting. Astragalus needs slightly sandy alkaline soils that have good drainage, and also they need full sun to grow up strong and productively. To getting to the usefulness of this plant, in China, the plant is known as huangqi and has been used for medical purposes as early as the 1500s according to medical casebooks found, such as the Shishan Yi. It is believed back then, as well as now actually, that the plant has beneficial to strengthen the immune system and prevent fatigue. Today, it's actually used to treat a huge range of different respiratory illnesses such as asthma, flu, colds, and immunodeficiencies caused by cancer treatment. The only part of the plant that I'm told by our little friend that is okay to use is the roots. And it is common for herbalists in different areas to use it to make teas, capsules, and tinctures. But I can't stress enough that not everything about plants is always entirely safe, so don't get any ideas about self-treatment using them. Always discuss your ideas and opinions with a trained medical professional first, because sometimes side effects can be undesirable. And they do always exist. So, I am seeing here that our little friend says that this one actually is relatively safe for most everybody to use. However, something to consider is that if you have an autoimmune disorder or disease, try to avoid using this unless directed to by a doctor, because apparently Astragalus products made of Astragalus could aggravate that and cause you to have issues. Well, that appears to be all that he wrote down for me to tell you guys about this wonderful plant today. So, anyways, have a good one. I'll talk to you the next time that he starts to blab his eyes out about different stuff that he wants to talk about. Bye! like and subscribe if you found this information useful and don't want to make gnomes cry. Till next time, bye.